us are going to do the first song a cappella. So we'll all be standing.
Yeah, I saw
Test 23, 22, 43.
Yes, with
great
some
writer.
ensemble
1, 2.
pieces.
There you go. Boom. Okay.
Hi. Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay, we can do that.
Okay. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Do you remember that song by Janice Ian? The one she complained about not getting chosen for the basketball team? Okay. Okay.
Okay. Hi. Great. Sure thing. I'm gonna pick.
Greetings, 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 NERFA. Hello, I see it, and now I hear it, and now I believe it.
Okay.
Excuse me? Oh, Christine Lavin? Yeah. Yeah. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Check, 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 check. Do you remember that song by Janice? That's fine. Yep. Okay.
This is
great when Tom sang hymns, how much the audience loved it.
About Thomas. Plus they make about Thomas Edison.
And I was proud of John for standing up to wave when he said his name. That's great. The audience appreciates that. You know? Yeah. That's good. I am ready. Just getting a pick out of
Check 1, 2. Bonjour. Need more?
Testing. Hello? Yeah, we're going to need more vocal. That sounds pretty good right here in the monitor. No, that's plenty for me. Oh, you mean the angle? I thought you meant the volume. Yeah, that. Very nice, very nice. Yeah.
In that case, forget about it.
Just a song to check the sound before we play for real.
That's nice. Oh, now we have house. Yeah, I can hear it. Sounds good. Just checking the sound. Checking the sound.
No, it's good. Thank you.
Fender keyboard. Fender keyboard sheet. Yes. Let's turn this baby a little bit. Just a little bit to this side. That's better, yeah. Cool. And let's see.
And what about your vocals? There we are. How about, can we do violin?
Okay.
And are you're singing along line?
Yeah.
Just any placement for your vocals. Is that too high?
That's good. I think that's good. Now we're going to start by standing, so I'll be pushing it up to the standing. Okay. Yeah.
And your backpack.
Okay. So give me that violin, please.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Does anyone else need violin in their monitor? No? Oh, I got it. Wait.
Lighting it, I don't need any real.
Don't need it.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we watched
Play ball.
at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes shine bright stars through the perilous fight. All the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare above bursting in air gave proof through that night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Play ball! You're all hired.
If anyone needs a change in their monitor, I'm stage right.
Okay. You all set?
Okay.
All right, folks, settle down. Before I introduce this group, I just want to let you all know, and I just want to hear a big round of applause for our amazing sound crew. Yes. Chuck Lagazian and the Empire Recording Audio and Sound just doing a brilliant job, not only with the sound, but the stage crew, and we wouldn't be here without them, or you wouldn't hear them without them. Okay, you've heard the wisdom of the elders, and now we've got the April Fools. This is, we're so happy they could all be with us today. Can I introduce everybody? Carla Ulbrich, Buskin Batteau, David Buskin, Christine Lavin, John Forster, and I'm out of here. Do your stuff.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Give me an E flat.
Oh, E flat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, this is the song that rips the lid off the sewer that is big-time folk music.
Sewer.
Come on, you fine miners and welders of steel. Come all you farmers outstanding in fields. I'll tell you a story of toil and of strife, and the hardships that come with a folk singer's life.
Oh.
Well, it's up in the morning as early as 10. And it's yesterday's coffee or make some again.
Again.
But you gotta get rolling 'cause it's almost noon. The show is at 8 and there's 12 strings to tune. And it's hard, buddy, it's hard, living off rhythm and rhyme. And it's hard, bucko, it's hard, a folk singer earns every dime. Your fingers are sore from the concert last night.
Owie.
But you gotta ignore it. There's folk songs to write about people and places and hard luck and things.
Thanks.
Wherever there's trouble, a folk singer sings. Or you're out on the road where the living is hell. You might even get stuck in some 2-star hotel where they haven't got Netflix and the bedspread is creased. And room service takes 20 minutes at least. And it's hard, fella, it's hard, living off rhythm and rhyme. And it's hard, amigo, it's hard, a folk singer earns every dime. And it's off to the hoot where you're having bad luck.
No luck.
Bad luck.
They yell out,
Sing the Love Shack.
They yell out,
You suck.
That you did together.
Very good
And
show.
the waitress, she's faithless, she's threatening to quit. She just looked at your tip and said, what is this? Sure, and it's hard. Oh boy, it's hard, living off rhythm and rhyme. And it's hard, dude, it's hard, a folk singer earns every dime. And you're playing a festival south of the Smokies. You look like something left over from that. On a stool full of splinters in a field full of folkies, and Paxton is late, so you gotta keep strumming. When a man cries, look out, there's a mime troupe a-coming. Your blood starts to freeze and your skin starts to crawl. They're doing the robot, they're doing the wall. It's like a bad dream or a weird deja vu of the great mime disaster of 72. And it's hard, Muffy, it's hard, living off rhythm and rhyme. And it's hard, Woody, it's hard. A folk singer earns every dime.
Oh, yay!
Thank you.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have a little
Ron,
surprise.
There you go again.
NERFA has started a tradition a number of years ago to present a Lifetime Achievement Award to a member of our community that has been serving the community for so many years. And this year's recipient started at Cafe Lena in Saratoga Springs as a waitress. I first met her in New York City when she was a blossoming folk singer, working with fast folk and at Speakeasy. And she has always been an incredible cheerleader and supporter of not just her own career, but often her own career took a back seat to all the work that she was doing to help promote others. One day back in the 80s, she took a bus ride from the city to my radio station in Teaneck, New Jersey during a snowstorm to help promote the Bottom Line shows for Fast Folk. So I am very honored to present this year's NERFA Lifetime Achievement Award to the one and only Christine Lavin. By the way, this was designed by a local artist, Kelsey Lee, and if you've ever been to Cafe Lena, you've seen her artwork on the tables, and congratulations, Christine.
Thank you.
Speech.
Thank you, everybody. This is so nice. Okay. So I don't sit. Oh, well, I want to start out with a song that I wrote about Janice Ian. And she's not here because she had other commitments, but we could all think about her. One of my greatest memories is taking her to cast party at Birdland in New York, and I sang this song to Janice in front of the whole Birdland audience, and then she got up and sang at 17, and everybody just went crazy. But this actually is a true story. It's absolutely true, and it all starts with a phone call from Buskin Batteau. Do you remember that song by Janice Ian? The one where she complains about not getting chosen for the basketball team. I know that's a cheap rhyme, and I apologize. But her song went, for those whose names are never called when choosing sides for basketball. I would have written about that, but she done it first. 'Cause when you're 5'2", all right, 5'1½", and everybody else in the whole gym class is 5'3" and even taller, it hurts. Truth is, I hadn't thought about that for years. But then a recent phone call rekindled all those fears. A softball game, Robin said, and you are invited. Softball, great, that's my game. Why, softball's practically my middle name. I'll be right over, I said, sounding excited. Even though I can't throw, I can't hit, I can't run, I must admit, I can't catch, I can't pitch. In softball, I have not found my niche. But I don't let details get in my way. Team sports, ooh, that's what I loves to play. I got dressed, got my sneakers tied, made it to the park in time for choosing sides. Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. No, I don't own a glove, but I can always borrow from the other team. Pick me, pick me, pick me. I won't bore you, this part goes on for a really long time. There's 20 people showed up to play, and they picked 10 to a side. So as the ranks of the unchosen were depleted and the ranks of the chosen swelled, and I was still standing there, I tried to act nonchalant. Didn't work. Well, deja vu, I was the last one chosen, even after Her Highness Felicity Rosen. I don't know if you know her, but she was wearing high heels, stockings with seams, and those Lee stick. Well, anyway, they put me in the field so far out and to the right, I was practically out of sight. But everybody said I had a real good day. I didn't make any errors. I didn't make any plays. You see, the ball never actually came out my way, and I figured it's just gonna be one of those days. Now, coming up to bat was a brand new kind of humbling experience. I took one swing and missed. That was no surprise. I took another swing and missed. That was no surprise. But then I practiced strategy. I let one go by. The umpire called it a ball. I had a proud moment, which made me overconfident. Because then the pitcher threw one I just could not resist, and I swung and I actually hit it. but it was a pathetic little dribbler that went bloop, 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 right over to the pitcher, and he threw it over to first, and I was out. And again, none of this is any kind of a surprise, but the captain of the other team said to the captain of my team, "Hey, it's okay. She really doesn't know how to play, so let's not count her outs." I said, "What are you talking about, don't count my outs?" "I want you to count my outs. I want my outs to count," which made me instantly unpopular with my entire team. So I said, "Oh, okay. Don't count my outs. That's good strategy, too." Thank you so much for being such a kind and loving and sensitive person and thinking of me in those ways. I was babbling like an idiot. Well, eventually I resumed my place in the outfield and continued watching the dandelions grow and puff and blow into chilly wind. And then I started looking at the clouds. They started making ugly formations in the sky, and it wasn't long before I began to question my worth as a human being, my reason for living. But then, top of the seventh, 2 on, 2 out, a crack of the bat to mighty clout. My whole team turned and cringed to see that speeding ball was heading vaguely toward me. I ran as fast as I could. I said a prayer. I stuck out my glove. The ball landed in there. No one could believe it on either team. They hooped and hollered and screamed, and total strangers watching clapped and cheered, aware that God had performed a miracle here. I was carried to the bench. I was handed a beer. Then the clouds broke apart. Then the sun reappeared. No, it didn't. That's where I got a little carried away, but everything else happened just like that. Right, Robin?
Right, Chris.
And by the way, we lost that game 17-3. But I considered it a moral victory. And Janicean, wherever you might be, take heart. There's hope for you, because there's hope for me. Oh, take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Buy me some peanuts, I'll buy you Cracker Jacks. Long as you count my out, Cheryl, when I come up to bat. I was root for both teams. Win or lose or win, we're all the same. Oh, won't you please take me out to the ball game? Please take me out to the ball game. Thank you. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce. Are you next?
I'm next.
Oh, this is the guy that Tom Chapin was raving about during the Wisdom of the Elders, and he's one of the best songwriters that I've ever met in my life, and he's just one of the best songwriters, period. Please give a warm hand to John Forster.
Thank you, Chris. And let me be the first to congratulate you on your award, so richly deserved. And when Ron was talking about the careers you've helped, I have to include mine. Christine heard a demo of mine 30 years ago, and she went to Rounder Records, and she said, "Sign this guy." And because she's Christine Lavin, they said, "Oh, okay." So thanks, Chris. I'd like to do a song that was on that first record that I did on Rounder. This is my tribute to Massachusetts and its driving habits. Oh. That's nice. Recognition applause. And so whenever you cross the town line in Massachusetts, you're given one of these shield-like signs, these billboards, entering Hingham, entering Dedham, entering Needham, thousands of these signs. And I always wondered why this was, and it turns out there's a law. There's a state law that you have to have these signs. And it goes back to the late 1950s, when Massachusetts had a governor who was a real machine politician, and he worked hard to get this law passed, and he had a brother who was in the sign business. Every year I drive out to Cape Cod for the last part of June. Leave the city by 10 and you're there in the late afternoon. On the way, there's a village called Marion that you pass through. The first time I approached it, I'll always remember the sign that came into view. It said, entering Marion, and I thought, what a fun little sign. But the feeling of entering Marion had a kick that was hard to define. A rapturous rush, a physical flush, chills up and down the spine. For a few minutes I was in Marion, all Massachusetts was mine. Well, it got to be like an annual thing. The first blush of summer, the event that would start each vacation off with a bang, was entering Marion, 3 marvelous minutes of bliss. How I loved entering Marion with her magic municipal kiss. Then one year, who knows why, I decided to try a new route. So I got out my map and I traced one I thought was a beaut. After driving all morning, I came to the top of a hill where a sign stood before me that promised a new kind of thrill. It said, entering Beverly, which was lovely and not overbuilt. And the pleasure of entering Beverly far outweighed any feelings of guilt. I could say I'm contrite, but it wouldn't be right, for the truth is that later that day I found myself entering Sharon. It was there, so was I. We enjoyed it. Hey, what can I say? By the next year, I'd try any route just for novelty's sake. I was cursed with a thirst that no single township could slake. Oh, at the wheel, I looked calm, but inside I was running amok. When a sign in the road dead ahead sent me straight into shock. Entering Lawrence. My God, I was out of control. And I'd no sooner finished with Lawrence than boom, I was entering Lowell. Then I backtracked and re-entered Lawrence, then Quincy and Norton as well. Around midnight, I pulled into Athol and flopped in a Fleabag motel. I slept fitfully till the dawn was breaking, wrestling with this promiscuous route I'd been taking. Then, wending my way into Darien, a name came clear as a clarion. I turned on a dime, and in 2 hours' time, I was entering Marion. How totally wonderfully great, how grand to be entering Marion after tramping all over the state. Every sleaze bucket burb, every tryst by the curb had really just helped me to find I'm happiest entering Marion. I guess I'm the Marion kind. Oh yes, I'm the Marion kind. you.
John Forster.
Thank you. I would like to introduce now Carla Ulbrich, who is just plain funny. But let me just go for it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. It is an honor and a treat to be on the stage with these legendary singer-songwriters who I've admired for a long time. And I was thinking, you know, you ever have somebody do something wonderfully romantic for you? And Barry's like, no. Not lately. Once I had a fellow I was dating come to me and say, I wrote you a song. And I was so flattered and excited until I heard it. I've got a totally average woman, stands about 5'3". I've got a totally average woman, weighs about 153. Hey! She's a mean, mean woman, statistically mean. I think that means average, but I'm not sure. When she walks down the street, some people notice, some don't. When she walks down the street, some people notice, but in general, most people don't. Some guys will whistle, twice as many won't. She can make a blind man hear, make a deaf man see. She could have any guy who is no better or worse than me. I've got a totally average woman, IQ of 100. That's it. She's a mean, mean woman, statistically mean. Play something average, Robin. She takes all my money, invest it in a mutual fund. She takes all my hard-earned money, invest it in a high diversified dividend-producing mutual fund. We will probably retire in a style to which we are accustomed. Well, every night she beats me. Lord, she beats me so bad. This took a dark turn. Every night she beats me. Oh, Lord, how she beats me so bad. She's the toughest Scrabble partner I have ever had. She can let a sleeping dog lie, send a dead man to his grave. When she was a young child, she would occasionally misbehave. I've got a totally average woman. Stands about 5'3.7". She's a mean, mean woman, statistically mean. Baby, I would walk over room temperature coals for you.
Thank
you. And it is my great pleasure, when they're ready, to introduce the Headfuls, right? The guys who are in charge of this cat herding. And, oh, he's not taking responsibility. All right. It was your idea, though. You don't want to take responsibility. All the same, the legendary and incredibly talented and wonderful people, Buskin Batteau.
Thank you, friends. So, how can I? When I was a kid, on the weekends, my mom would listen to the live opera broadcasts from the opera place. Yeah, was that the name of the place?
Yeah.
The Metropolitan, okay.
Milton Cross.
Now, of course, it's called the Trump Opera Place, but anyway, I wasn't too crazy about the singing, but I did like the guy who came on between the acts. His name was Milton Cross, and he used to tell you what was going to happen in the next act because they were all either in Italian or German or, you know. He'd say stuff like, in the next act, Don Provolone comes to the rescue of the Countess Calamari, who, disguised as a simple peasant milkmaid, Velveeta, has been kidnapped by Impetigo, the malevolent half-dwarf, half-notary public. To my kid mind, I mean, it wasn't as complex a story as Christine's song about, what was that?
I'm at the opera.
No, the one you sang last night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Cracker Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cracker Jack.
Legal ramifications.
Yeah, anyway, that's non sequitur. So a few years ago, I'm watching this movie, and it's called Death in Venice, and it's slow. I mean, some movies you watch and you look at your watch. This movie, you look at the calendar. Slow. The plot was it was about this musician named Gustav, he's very sick. That's about 90% of the story right there. And his doctor tells him to take a vacation, so he chooses to go to Venice, which at the moment is in the grip of a plague epidemic. And he goes and checks into his hotel and sees his family checking in, which includes a beautiful young boy of looks to be about 12. And he's got this angelic quality, and Gustav is fascinated, one might say obsessed with the boy. And he follows him around Venice. It's action-packed movie. And the last 3 hours of the movie, he's watching the boy and his friends playing and just having a good time on the Lido, on the beach and in the sea. The camera pans back, and Gustav is wearing this white suit, and he's lying on a chaise, and suddenly he buys the farm. And you see these two little figures come out and check him out and then carry him off. I said, well, it sounds like an opera plot to me. And maybe I could write, if not an opera, at least a musical. And I didn't ever get to finish the musical, but I did get to start it. And so I wrote the title song. It's called Death in Venice. 1, 2.
Poor Gus never saw the Eiffel Tower. Poor Gus never saw the London Bridge. Poor Gus cut down in his finest flower, getting stiffer by the hour, stuffed inside the hotel fridge. 'Cause in Venice, he just ran out of breath in Venice. And now they're gonna pull an old gondola draped in black.
He came to
Venice looking wan and sickly, but who could tell that he'd pass on in Italy? The natives thought it was grotesque, oh, and al fresco, cardinal.
when Sal and Guido dragged him off across the Lido. He was dead, Guido, no treat won't know how.
It's been a great music.
Who finally learned decomposition. No need to requisition a physician, not now.
time to call a priest in Venice. That's some vacation he just called and shuffled off without a prayer. His escapade erratic, raised eyebrows up and down the Adriatic. And if he weren't null and void, he'd have destroyed his welcome there. His secret passion wasn't poco out of fashion. He had a lot of weird irrational trash in his mind. The boy was under 20, young and pretty and el dandy, a boy with plenty to drive a Venetian blind.
Drive a Venetian blind. David McTavish, homunculus Buskin, sir, have you no decency?
I've always wanted to have an answer to this, and I don't. So I'll refer to a line that we used to use in the 70s when we were doing advertising. Now with new lemony freshness.
Works with everything.
So therefore
because
goes
insofar as
death in Venice. And now they're cleaning up the meth in Venice. They've even called in Al from Parma, the embalmer, and a pal. And if anyone can make him look decent for burial, it's Al.
And look and make him look sensational.
Al can make him look terrific. It's down there somewhere. He can make him come out grand. Can now.
Buskin Batteau. Well, I'm going to do a very short little song, but before I do that, some of you might have been wondering what this book is doing on stage. This is called Talkin' Greenwich Village, and it's written by David Brown, who is one of the senior editors at Rolling Stone magazine. And I finally finished it. It took me an entire year. And what you do is, I'm going to give this to someone in the audience who is a wonderful singer-songwriter. In fact, she should start her way up on stage right now, if you could. But you give it a little review and sign the date and your name. And the girl that this is going to, the songwriter, her name is Tina Ross.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
And here you go.
I'm just going to sign it or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have to read it first.
Okay, yes, I'll read it. And then I sign it and pass it on to
Yeah,
someone
and you
else.
can pass
Oh,
it
I
on
love
to-
that.
Her husband is Andy. He's really great.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen Tina Ross sing, look at her. She's got gray hair like a grandma. And
I am a grandma.
Yes, she is a grandma, and she gave up her career as in the medical field to become a folk singer. Yeah. And so we want to give her all the encouragement we possibly can.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you. Thanks.
And tell her if you want to be on that chain that she's going to start. But I got to sing the theme song that I wrote for the Jeopardy TV show. And I got to sing it on Good Morning America when Alex Trebek was a guest host. And I wish that I had slept the night before, but I didn't. And I can barely even remember the experience, but it went like this. Back in high school, you were square, carried books and slide rules everywhere. You scored straight A's week after week. They called you egghead, called you geek. For everyone who laughed in your face, Now's your chance to put them in their place because you're on a TV show where your big brain wins big dough, boom, boom. Geek power! And is Gordon in the house? Stand up, Gordon. He is a 2-time Jeopardy champion. Woo! 3 times.
Okay, David, can I borrow your guitar?
Oh, you're gonna do that?
Yeah.
You want to sit here?
Yeah, actually, why don't I just sit here? A change of plan. I was inspired to do this song. It's kind of the flip side of a folk singer earns every dime. When Christine helped me to get a contract with Rounder Records, the first album came out, and the one of the people who runs it, I came to her before the second one was due and said, "Do you have any suggestions?" And she said, "More guitars." And this made me very insecure because I didn't know how to play the guitar. But eventually I went out and bought a guitar because when you're invited to a campfire and you're a piano player, the correct term really is audience member. When I got this guitar and I took all 6 chords that I knew, that I'd learned, and I wrote this song. So to you guitarists in the audience, please forgive it. Do 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 do. Singer-songwriting is pretty exciting. We live life's dilemmas and turn them to song. But singer-songwriters are lovers, not fighters. So the list of the topics we tackle is not all that long. You write about loving, you write about losing, you write about writing about loving and losing. Then you go on the road and you sing all the songs you wrote about writing about loving and losing. You come home and write about being on the road, singing songs about writing, about loving and losing. But one day you fall for a face in the crowd, and finally you put down your pen. Do 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 do. When a songwriter's smitten, no love songs get written. 'Cause falling in love is a full-time affair. You're in bliss when it flowers, a mess when it sours. The breakup, of course, is a long, drawn-out nightmare. But through all the carnage, your spirit's enlarged. You got new things to say and a battery fully recharged. To write about loving and write about losing a girl who conveniently might be named Susan. You write about the bruising you took off of Susan. You write about writing about Susan's bruising. You go on the road and sing all the new songs written since you got smitten and bitten by Susan. But one day you fall for a new face and then the whole thing starts over again. You would think that our audience soon would grow sick of a diet of songs about loving and losing, but turns out that most folks live right in the thick of receiving a bruising from someone like Susan. And love songs can keep you from going berserk. I guess you need the comfort, and we need the work. So we'll write about loving, we'll write about losing, we'll write about writing, about loving and losing, and we'll go on the road and we'll sing all the songs we wrote about writing, about loving and losing. We'll come home and write about being on the road, singing songs about writing, about loving and losing, 'cause songs like love, they can wear out and then you have to start over again.
John Forster.
I was really hoping he would do that song today. So I'm not, might be a little bit of a surprise, I'm not actually from here. I'm from South Jersey. And I actually moved from my home state of South Carolina to New Jersey. Thank you. And what exit? 10. Wait, that's a little too much information. Anyway, so why is a frequent question I get. I met my husband, Joe Giacoyo. Some of you know him. He's the one walking around with the head looks like it's made of butter. He's doing a binaural recording. Okay. That's certainly not the strangest thing he's ever done. But we met at a songwriting camp in Colorado. And when we went home at the end of the week, I went back to South Carolina. He went back to the Bronx. And we realized, if we're going to be together, there's going to have to be some compromise. So we found something fair. I moved 800 miles. He moved 30. Packed a big U-Haul. He packed a big lunch. But it's worked out pretty well. We've been together a long time. And it's just a bit of culture shock. Moving to New Jersey, it's kind of expensive. And the traffic's a little crazy. And no one will take my Confederate money. And swearing is very popular up in the Northeast. I couldn't help but notice that. One word in particular is very popular. And let me just get this in tune. Perfect. I like that. It's going to be 3 minutes of that for you people with perfect pitch. And all that swearing gave me a great business idea. If I had the copyright on the word, I'd say, this job and yourself, you dumb. No need for hard work and no need for luck. If I had the copyright on the word. Not a gasp, not a sigh from my mouth would be heard. Nope, just a cha-ching when I hear the F word. If people got jealous of all of my wealth, tell them to copyright. And if I had the copyright on the word, it would roll off my tongue like water off a duck. Four-letter word usage is perfectly honed. I could retire on New York alone. Where they say, motherfuckers, I don't give a if they can't take a joke, and hey, what the 12 you, so don't give up with f***ing around or you're gonna get. If I had the copyright on the word, it would roll off my tongue like water off a duck. No need for hard work and no need for luck. All together, if I had the copyright on the word. Thank you.
Carla Ulbrich.
It recently came to my attention that a lot of famous songwriters were re-lyricing some of their famous songs to reflect the graying of their audience, no offense. And that's what we would call the premise. And so I'm going to give you little short excerpts from some of these re-lyric songs. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I stood up too fast again. That's about how long they are, so it won't really test your attention span. Tell me what you say. Tell me what you say just now. Please help me, I've fallen. No more trip. Papa's got a brand new hip. I drive around a lot, so, you know, I got to do something with it. Mrs. Brown, you've got to hold your water. Pretty classy stuff, huh? It's the early bird again. Dinner at 4:30's fine. You can save $1.10, and you don't have to wait in line. With your pants up nice and high, and your walkers gleaming chrome. If you're still full from having lunch, you can leave your teeth at home. That was a long one.
Yes, well.
Angie, oh Graham. See, some of these may not seem that funny now, but you're going to be in the car on the way home tomorrow and you're going to laugh. Oh, this is a good one. Old man, you don't have to be down. Old man, lift your chin off the ground. Old man, there's a lot to be found. It comes with your subscription. AARP, it's fun to read about folks old as me. Well, you can take a safe bath, you can ride up the stairs, save a bundle on your bus fares when you belong to the AARP. Enough of that. Gallbladder. Isn't this fun? This medicine is better than a bandage. It's sure to cure the stomach pain you've got. Of course, it comes with one slight disadvantage. You'll crap a lot. They come to me in a dreamlike state. Okay, this is a good one. My dentist gets rich when I'm in the chair. That's just the way of the world, old fillings they wear. Send in the crowns that ought to be crowned. You know, I was driving along when I thought of that, and I had to pull over to the side of the road. Buskin, you have hit the bottom level. What? Not yet. Not yet. Hey, you should talk. Yesterday, all my children live so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Can we go back to yesterday? Oh yeah. Our home is a very, very, very fine home with interns everywhere who strap us to the chair and feed us prunes until our bowels explode. Ka, 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 ka. Now with new lemony freshness. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Well, it was 10:17 when I entered this latrine. I thought just in time, I'm so full of a beer. Now young guys pee one after another. Why am I still standing here? Taken from life. Okay, I think I got one more. Yeah. Try to remember. Thank you.
David Buskin.
No, you? No? Oh, cool. Okay.
I think we should do fly on a plane. You want to do fly on a plane? No. I feel like Chip and Dale. No, I insist. You insist.
Having
All right.
a band meeting.
It's too much politeness. All right. Well, how about another dysfunctional love song? This is actually everybody thinks this is a dysfunctional love song, but it's about someone else, and maybe you can figure out who it is. I'm not saying you're a liar, that you say things that may not be true. I'm just saying when I look around, there are things that I trust more than you. Like pet food from China, tap water from Flint. Oh, too soon, sorry. Subscriptions that auto-renew. A moil with tremors. A psychic who's broke. The cleanliness of a bowling shoe. Miracle water from a TV preacher. Now with lemon freshness. A somewhat burnt surge protector. Nigerian email promising cash. The meatballs at Hannibal Lecter's. I'm not saying you're a liar, that you say things that may not be true. I'm just saying when I look around, there are things that I trust more than you. Like the guy reading the paper in a nondescript van sitting across the street. Gas station sushi, a blind hairdresser, a plate of Taco Bell meat. My life savings in the stock market, a fart when I've got the flu. A Bigfoot sighting, a set of used tires, my cat with Pepe Le Pew. I'm not saying you're a liar or that your karma is way overdue. I'm just saying everywhere I look, there are things that I trust more than you. Like a $3 bill, hair in a can, a period that's overdue.
clean white walls, and a toddler with crayons, a hastily packed parachute, the ingredients in a hot dog, being in a cage with gorillas. The 5-second rule is an actual thing, and OJ will catch the real killer. Yeah, these are things that I trust more than you.
Thank you.
Carla Ulbrich.
Okay, so I think I'm going to do one more song. This is actually a co-write. I just finished this with my good friend and longtime collaborator, Tom Chapin, who I notice is in the audience. This is songwriters debate whether a song can actually change the world, but you look at We Shall Overcome and you see that the right song at the right time can. You never know what it's going to be, so in times like this, you keep writing them. I feel like it's a songwriter's responsibility or job to react to what's going on around us. So this is a song, unsurprisingly titled No Kings. I think we finished it, last week. It's got a sing-along element to it. We're still sort of working that out, but let's give it a try. No kings, no kings. Again, an angry nation sings. No bending knees, no kissing rings. No kings, no kings, no kings. That's your part. No kings, no kings, no kings. The only monarchs that we prize. No kings, no kings, no kings. Our brilliant monarch butterflies. No kings, no kings, no kings. They fly their yearly journey twice. Away above the heads of ice. They need no crown or throne, because they've always known. No kings, no kings. We still insist upon these things. Justice reigns and freedom rings. No kings, no kings, no kings. Again, no kings, no kings, no kings. We do not like emoluments. No kings, no kings, no kings, or klepto, crypto presidents. No kings, no kings, no kings, who sell their pardons by the pound. Sell anything that's not nailed down. Let's sing it loud and clear and make them disappear. No kings, no kings, no flying palaces on wings. No $1,000,000 a plate wingdings. No kings, no kings, no kings. No kings, no kings, no kings. He flushed our farmers down the spout. No kings, no kings, no kings. While bailing Argentina out. No kings, no kings, no kings. We watched him tear the White House down while masked men terrorized the town. Let's not complain or shout. Let's vote the bastard out. Let's vote the bastard out. No kings, no kings. Till justice reigns and freedom sings. Our cherished nation stands and sings. No kings, no kings, no kings. Again, no kings, no kings. Halftime, no kings, no kings, no kings.
Great song. Johnny.
That's a keeper. You know what we would love to do with some of you guys coming on stage? Sensitive New Age guys. And we got to have Gordon, our Jeopardy champion. Come on, Gordon. Come on. We need some other guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, girls, get your cameras out. Okay, so first I got to teach it to them. Guys, you're going to do this. sensitive new age guys. Okay, when I say now, sing out those 4 words in a loud and manly, manly way. Now.
Sensitive new age guys.
Hey, Carla, I think these guys need, a little bit of styling. So can you come up and give them some style?
They look so good already.
Who like to talk about their feelings?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who knows that if you kiss a boo-boo, it starts healing?
Sensitive new age guys.
Whose dream car is a hybrid station wagon?
Sensitive new age guys.
Whose favorite song is Peter Yarrow's Puff the Magic Dragon?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who like to cry at weddings? Who think that football is so very upsetting? Whose favorite place to hang out is a shopping mall? At the movie Castaway, who cried for Wilson? The volleyball go. Oh. Everybody do that with them. Everybody stop. Whose last names are hyphenated?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who walked out of Long Dong Silver, a movie they hated?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who prefers clothing styles understated?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who thinks a full head of hair is overrated? Who thinks red meat is disgusting? Who's into UFOs, channeling, then dusting? Who wears Teva sandals with black socks? Who says Buskin and Batteau totally rock? Who likes music that's repetitious?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who likes music that's repetitious?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who used to be wild men but now are calm?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who now call their wives and girlfriends mom?
Sensitive new age guys.
Who carries the baby on his back? Who thinks the Dalai Lama is on the inside track? Who always sings on sing-alongs, even when they can't stand stupid sing-alongs? Sway back and forth. Snap your fingers now. These guys hate this song. They just sang along because they didn't want to hurt my feelings. So they know what that's all about. Because keep moving, keep moving. That Barry Rabin, he's always trying to stop. But they sang along because they didn't want to hurt my feelings. Because they know what that's about. Because they've had their feelings hurt so many times over and over and over and over and over. Because they are so gosh darn sensitive. But we love them anyway, don't we, girls? Yeah, we do. Because they're sensitive. Wow, that was great. That was amazing. And you know what we're going to have now? John and Carla and I are going to leave the stage and leave it for Buskin and Batteau to do the couple of their hits.
Thanks, Chris.
Robin wrote this song a gazillion years ago, and I never get tired of playing it.
By the river, by the road, watching for an omen, waiting for the signal to begin, looking for a way out or a way to get back in. The boy with the violin, a gold Mercedes slowed down and pulled aside. A golden lady opened the door and stepped into the night. She could see the silhouette of someone in the moonlight, a boy with a violin. She said, "Boy, where you going? Are you okay? Would you like to travel my way? If you need to lay down, I know where you can stay, young boy with the violin." The boy said, all the way to her mansion. He never said a word. The sound of a falling teardrop was all the woman heard. So he lay in the guest room. He didn't notice her coming. His eyes were far from what was happening. She pulled back the covers and she kissed his tender skin. The boy with the violin. She woke in the morning and she reached out her hand. Her fingers closed on no one, but she did not understand. But the window was wide open. There were footprints in the dew. In her heart, she was hoping. But deep inside, she knew. Thank you so much.
What?
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's what you said. Now with new, no. This song is autobiographical. I think you have to have lived a while to write an autobiography. I mean, you know, go through an airport and see Justin Bieber, the formative years. But if we had known we were going to live this long, we would have waited to write it, because a lot of stuff didn't make it into the song that happened. So we tried to correct this by writing occasional extra verses. We'll do one of which. Yeah, okay. I was reminded of this when Christine showed the David Brown book. Seems like another lifetime. Well, it was 68 and we were almost free. We were losing the war and our virginity. It was me and my guitar in a village bar, even bleaker than McDougal. 10 lost souls in a side cafe, praying like hell to keep the devil away. And me all alone at the microphone, trying to get my song to the heart of the audience.
Well, they signed me to a record deal I couldn't believe. I was playing the Fillmore on Christmas Eve. Between the blood, sweat, and tears and the Allman Brothers' lives, they were all alive. And as the very last note of the last song died, all the matches went up. What a heavenly light. It was good to get and better to give. I knew I was born to live in the heart of the audience. Oh, we were younger then. Do you remember when it made a difference?
Vagabond 70s in full flight. I was out on the road in the American night. Huckleberry Finn at the Ramada Inn with the lady from the student union, singing for the children with the heart of gold in the Tennessee sun and the Dakota cold. I was one of them, they were a part of me. I knew that I had to be in the heart of the audience. Oh, we were younger then. Do you remember when it made a difference in the heart of the audience? Oh, we were younger then. Do you remember when it made a difference? I rode the rock and roller coaster right into the ground. I filled a book full of numbers from 100 towns. I drive all day and I get to play for an hour with an encore. Well, I couldn't get off and I couldn't go on, so I had to get out before the feeling was gone. On an outdoor stage underneath the sky, I stopped and I said goodbye to the heart of the audience. Well, I tried like the devil to do anything else, but I had to admit that I was fooling myself. Maybe it's my destiny, maybe it's my star, maybe I'm just too drunk to quit. And the old 68, it keeps jumping the track, and if the women don't kill me, I'll keep coming back to the only lover I never deceived, the one that I just can't leave, the heart of the audience. Oh, we were younger then. Do you remember when it made a difference in the heart of the audience? The heart of the audience. Oh, we were younger then. Oh, we were mentioned we have written occasional P.S. verses, and this is one. Well,
Now we're
over 68 and we're almost free. We live to see things we never thought we'd see. The world got sick and the orange prick made it worse than we could imagine. But we still need to sing and we still need to laugh. It's a little too soon to write our epitaph. Hey, it's all been grand, give yourself a hand. Here's a love letter from the band to the heart of the audience. The heart of the audience. Heart of the audience. Woo.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, for our first encore, we'd like to bring the band back up on stage.
This has been a joy to do this with you all this afternoon. Thank you all for being here.
We all set?
Yep.
So, boy, my friend Susan Mulcahy wrote a cool book about the New York Post through the years.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? How'd you hear that? Everybody give Matt a big hand. We had about 2 minutes and 40 seconds to set this whole deal up.
Can you play a chord?
Okay, so this song, I was talking about the Post. They were a terrible newspaper, but one thing they did supremely well was headlines. I mean, who can forget headless body found in topless bar? We're talking Pulitzer stuff here. So we were hanging around, I think it was at Gertie's Folk City. And I said, Robin, I just saw this article. I think there's a song in it. It's about a divorce case that took place in Texas. The wife sued the husband for divorce and named as co-respondent in the suit the nation's first 24-hour-a-day sports network, ESPN. She said he watches sports all the time. He said, I guess she's right. Last night I was up at 3 a.m. watching guys on horses jump over little brick deals. Little brick deals is where he won my heart. Anyway, there was no follow-up article that I saw. I don't know how the settlement came out, although I feel fairly confident I know who got the TV set. And we wrote this song about him. Room is all dark except for the screen. Some guys are in red shirts, some guys are in green. There's a break in the action, but soon there'll be more. I go to the bathroom, but someone might score on
ESPN, ESPN, you're the reason I'm single again.
Life is for losers,
Sports is your friend. And who's got more sports on than ESPN?
Phone's disconnected, the schedule is fine. There's rowing at 7, there's bowling at 9. Full contact karate from midnight to 4. And an hour of highlights of what we just saw on
ESPN. ESPN. You're the reason I'm single again. Life is for losers. Sports is your friend. And who's got more sports on than ESPN?
Where would sports be without that great American institution? Halftime. There's wrestling for morons and golf
for the dead. On ESPN. ESPN. You're the reason I'm single again. Life is for losers. Sports is your friend. And who's got more sports on than ESPN?
In French, ESPN.
ESPN. Vous êtes pourquoi je suis single again. La vie is for losers. Sports is your friend. Who's got more sports on? You can watch with your shorts on. You can feel the records on. It's ESPN.
Thank you so much, John Forster, Buskin Batteau, Carla Ulbrich.
Please.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Good show, David. Good show.
These days it's kind of like swimming uphill.
You're doing great. Crap a lot is good. I know.